students from Loudoun Valley. George Marshall and McLean meet today on It's Academic. Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic this Saturday morning, now in its 61st season thanks to title sponsor David M. Rubenstein, encouraging you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference. And thanks to MITRE. MITRE is a bridge and convener of government, history, and academia, bringing together the whole of nation to tackle some of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. And with that, we're off to meet the first team, which is Loudoun Valley High School from Purcellville, Virginia. Hello, John. What should we know about you?
Well, first, I would like to thank our coach, Mr. Hokemer, and everyone on our team. They're not here today, but they're here in spirit. And yeah, I'm a 12th grader, and I am also the drum major for our marching band.
Beautiful. Well, it's great to have you. Hey, Daniel, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a 12th grader as well. I enjoy playing classical guitar in my free time.
I love classical guitar. You have your guitar with you?
Not right now.
Oh well, maybe next time. And finally, Clay, what should we know about you?
Hi, I'm Clay. I'm a junior at Loudoun Valley, and in my free time, I play the piano.
Lovely. Okay, guys, here we go. In this round, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer, so don't sweat it. Here we go. First question. See if you can find hidden here the name of what Massachusetts town near Lexington that saw early fighting in the American Revolution.
Concord.
Correct. Apron ad. You can cut the apron strings here by rearranging the letters to name what mythical woman who opened a box and let all the troubles of the world escape.
Confirmed Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora.
Pandora it is. Kale to krill. This volume of an old encyclopedia will give you information about what Maryland man who wrote the words of our national anthem.
Francis Scott.
Yeah, Key.
Key, that's the key part of the answer. Very good. Francis Scott Key. Fort Necessity, Fort Knox, Fort Sumter. Which one of these forts is an official gold depository of the United States?
Fort Knox.
That's right. The multitude of books is a great evil. That was the sentiment of what 15th to 16th century German religious figure who did a lot of writing himself in starting the Protestant Reformation.
Martin Luther.
Martin Luther it is. Good job, Loudoun Valley, 200 points. Time to meet the second high school of the day from Falls Church, Virginia, George Marshall High School. Hello, Nolan. What makes you interesting?
Hi, I'm Nolan.
Hi.
I'm a senior at Marshall, and I like to swim in my free time.
Beautiful. What's your favorite swimming stroke?
I swim butterfly.
Butterfly. Oh, that's cool and hard. Well, it's good to have you here. David, tell us about yourself.
Hi, Hillary. I'm a 17-year-old senior at George C. Marshall High School. I play baseball, and I love to read.
Beautiful. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is The Bullpen Gospels by Dark Hayhurst. And really quickly, I want to wish a happy early birthday to my mom. She will be getting another year older on October 12th.
Smart man, doesn't mention the age. Well, happy birthday, Mom. And finally, last but not least, Henry, what should we know about you?
Hi, my name is Henry Tedesco. I'm a freshman from George C. Marshall High School, and I like to run cross country, and I'm on the Marshall cross country team.
Beautiful. Let's do this, guys. Here is your first question, George Marshall. TV and also radio. Hidden in this phrase is the name of what barbarian tribe who sacked Rome in 455 and whose name is now synonymous with pointless destruction?
Conferring. Vandals.
Yeah, let's go with that, yeah.
That's it. Good one. It's Vandals. Cash Cub. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what Roman god who might be right at home at a cash bar since he was the Roman god of wine.
Conferring batches.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You are right. Cane to cynic. You'd consult this volume of an old encyclopedia to learn about what solid fuel that comes in anthracite and bituminous varieties.
Conferring coal. Henry David, coal.
Agreed.
Is that the answer, guys?
Coal,
Concur.
yes.
It's the right answer. It's definitely coal. Nicely done. Reconstruction bicameral, repatriation. The 13th, 14th, and 15th constitutional amendments are often referred to by which of these terms?
Conferring reconstruction.
Agreed.
Concur.
You're right. Reconstruction it is. Sons of the Grey Wolf and the Hind. This was the way Mongol people referred to themselves long before they conquered much of the world under what leader who died in 1227?
Genghis Khan. Conferring Genghis Khan.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, it's Genghis Khan. George Marshall, you got them all. 200 points. Let's meet the team from McLean High School in Fairfax County, Virginia. Hello, Noah. Good to see you again.
Hello, Hillary. I am a 16-year-old junior at McLean High School, and in my spare time, I play the electric guitar.
Cool. Hello, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a senior at McLean High School, and I just want to thank our club sponsors, Mr. Brocchetti and Miss Benedict, and our principal, Dr. Riley, for supporting our club through all of this.
Awesome, and we'll get to meet some of them later. Finally, Ethan, what's going on?
Hi, Hillary. Not much, I guess. I'm a 16-year-old junior from McLean. In my spare time, I guess I like studying math, and I'd like to thank the rest of our team for supporting us throughout this journey.
That's beautiful, Ethan. And now let's begin. Here's your first question. I'll give you 20 points if you can find the hidden name of what Texas mission captured by Mexican forces in 1836.
Conferring Alamo.
Alamo, final answer.
That's it. Pius Ed. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what Greek king who was shocked to learn he had killed his father and married his mother.
Conferring Oedipus.
Oedipus.
Oedipus, final answer.
Poor Oedipus. Yes. Namibia to nuts. You'd consult this old encyclopedia to learn about what Native American tribe, one of the largest in the country.
Conferring Cherokee?
No, it should be N somewhere. It's like nah.
Conferring, is it
Navajo.
Nez
Yeah, I think it's Navajo.
Sure.
Navajo it is. Yeah, you got it.
Good job.
Secretary of State, Speaker of the House, Senate Majority Leader. In the line of presidential succession, which of these officials follows the Vice President?
Conferring Speaker of the House?
Mm-hmm.
Speaker of the House, final answer.
Correct. A fox to deal with traps, a lion to frighten wolves. A ruler must be both a fox and a lion, according to what book written centuries ago by Machiavelli?
Conferring the Prince?
Yeah.
The Prince, final answer.
It's the Prince. Well done, McLean. You've got 200 points. We've got the picture perfect round next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Hey everybody, time for the picture perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off if you don't answer. All right, Loudoun Valley, you're first in the picture perfect round. This is an old painting of what Swiss city whose name is given to the modern conventions providing for the humane treatment of prisoners of war?
Conferring. Yeah.
Geneva.
Yes. Geneva.
Yes, it is Geneva. Nice. If you're traveling in England, you can still see this section of the wall built in 126 AD and named for what Roman emperor?
Conferring.
Yes. Hadrian. Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall it is. In this 16th century illustration, the hero is ripping out a demon's heart along with what hepatic organ?
Conferring liver.
Liver.
Because
yes. Liver?
Liver. Yes, it is. And how unfortunate for that poor gentleman. This is an outline of the map of Cyprus with the star indicating the location of what capital city?
Conferring Nicosia or Nicosia?
Yeah.
Nicosia?
Yeah, it's Nicosia. Well done, Loudoun Valley, 280 points. It's the picture perfect round. George Marshall, here's your first clue. Cherry trees were supposedly brought to Japan when a goddess planted cherry blossom seeds atop what mountain that is symbolic of Japan?
Conferring Mount Fuji.
Agreed.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm not sure.
Guys, I need you to tell me an answer in 3,
We take our chances with it.
2. It's Mount Fuji. That is correct. This is what man who unsuccessfully sued for his freedom in 1857 because he had been taken to Illinois and Wisconsin where slavery was illegal.
Dred Scott. Concurring. Dred Scott.
Yeah, agree.
Dred Scott is right. Nice. Corona, coma, aura. The outermost position of the sun's atmosphere, most readily observable during a total solar eclipse, is which of these?
Corona. Concurring. Corona.
Yeah, agreed.
Corona is right. We saw a total eclipse in Tennessee a few years ago. It was so cool. This is the Maiden Tower. No one knows when or why it was built, but we do know where. In what capital city of Azerbaijan?
Anyone got anything?
I think we should pass if we don't know it.
All right, yeah, no answer.
The answer is Baku, but you've done a really nice job. George Marshall, 250 points. Let's jump into this picture perfect round with McLean High School. First clue. Once referred to as a liquid history, this is what historic river that runs through London?
Conferring Thames.
Yeah, Thames, final answer.
Yes, you've got it. Here you see the violent fighting that took place in China during what anti-foreign uprising at the end of the 19th century?
Conferring Boxer Rebellion. Yeah, Boxer Rebellion, final answer.
You've got that one too. The red square on this chart covers what non-metallic element used in insecticides and nuclear reactors. Its symbol is B as in boy.
Conferring boron.
Boron?
Yeah.
Boron, final answer.
Boron is right, yeah. Ivan the Terrible wasn't terrible just to the Russian subjects. He also attacked what Baltic nation where Vilnius is presently capital?
Conferring Lithuania. Lithuania, final answer.
Yeah, it's Lithuania. You guys got it going on. 280 points, McLean. Stay with us because we're going to meet the team behind the team next.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know that giant pandas have lived in the National Zoo here in Washington, D.C. since 1972? Native to China, fewer than 3,000 giant pandas survive today, making them a vulnerable species. A giant panda can weigh between 220 and 250 pounds and eat 20 to 40 pounds of bamboo every day. In fact, bamboo makes up 99% of their diet. Not exactly a balanced diet, but it works for them. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
As you may have imagined, it takes a lot to prepare for It's Academic, and these students don't do it alone. So, John, who helps you get here?
Well, first I'd like to introduce our coach, Mr. Hokemer. He's been with us since my freshman year, and it's been really great. He's been very supportive. And we also have our amazing Dr. Ross, our principal. She's been also very helpful in just transportation and everything. I'd like to thank both of them.
Beautiful. And Mr. Hokemer, you've got a nice team here. What inspires you about them?
Tell you what, these guys are just really great all-around kids. They're super smart too. which is nice, but just really good people.
Beautiful. Are you a Viking, by the way?
We are.
Very good. Dr. Ross, how are you?
Great, thank you, Hillary. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Tell us about these guys and the school.
So these guys are super dedicated to this team, to each other, to their academics, and to our school. Having been through what they've been through these last 18 months, they're still coming out smiling and super excited about everything they do. And that's true of our entire school also. Very proud of them.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ross and Mr. Hockemer. Great to have you here. And now back to the team for the packet round. And in this round, as you guys know, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. And if you get all of the questions right, 25-point bonus. Here's the first question. The most popular breed of dog in the United States is the Retriever, named for what Canadian region linked to Newfoundland?
Conferring Labrador. Labrador.
Labrador it is. According to Army regulations, the U.S. flag flies at half-mast only until noon on what federal holiday observed at the end of May?
Conferring Memorial Day?
Memorial Day?
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, half-mast to honor the dead, raised at noon to honor the living veterans. Here's your science question. Osmium, zinc, rubidium. Which of these elements with atomic number 30 is used in the manufacture of galvanized steel?
Conferring zinc. Yeah, zinc.
Zinc is the correct answer. What same European capital has been a favorite site for the signing of treaties, such as the one ending the American Revolution?
Conferring Paris.
Paris.
Yes, Paris.
The Treaty of Paris, yes. The idea of love at first sight got a black eye in which of Shakespeare's plays about two teenagers who fall in love in spite of their feuding families?
Conferring Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, Romeo and Juliet. Here's your math question. Assuming that x does not equal 0, evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
Conferring 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1.
Yes, 1.
1 is right. There were reportedly 80 pairs of trousers in the closet of what man who scared the pants off corrupt officials by supporting civil service reform after he became our 21st president?
Confer Teddy Roosevelt?
I need an answer, guys.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Nah, it's Chester Arthur, but you guys have done a phenomenal job. 400 points. You know these students on It's Academic don't do this alone, so let's meet the folks that support them. Hey, Nolan, who's with you today?
Today we have our principal, Mr. Litz, and our coach, Miss Campbell.
Hello, Mr. Litz and Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell, let's start with you. I'm kind of curious, what have you learned from this team?
I've learned so much about all their efforts beyond just practicing for Quiz Bowl. They're so involved in the community and our school with different things like sports, community service, and so on. They're truly a wonderful group to work with.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And Mr. Litz, do you want to add anything to that?
I'm just really, really proud of these three gentlemen. They represent our school really well. I know how hard they work. And I'm also really proud of Miss Campbell. She's been supporting our It's Academic team for a number of years and does a great, great job.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Litz and Ms. Campbell, for being here. And now we turn it over to the team for the packet round. Here's your first question, George Marshall. In 1781, the American soldiers at Connecticut's Fort Griswold were captured and then killed by British troops led by what American traitor who had plotted to surrender at West Point?
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold it is. Tourists faithfully came to see Old Faithful, the famous geyser that erupts regularly at what national park?
Conferring Yellowstone.
Agree.
Agreed.
Yep, it's Yellowstone. Here's your science question. Nephron, neoplasm, bronchiole. Which of these terms refers to a tiny unit found in the kidneys of vertebrates?
Conferring. What, Henry?
I think it's bronchial, but I'm not positive.
I think I agree with Henry.
All right, let's go with that. Bronchial.
The answer is nephron. Sorry about that, but here's your next question. The Constitution is on display in Washington, D.C., right here, but it was written in what other city where the Declaration of Independence had been drafted?
Conferring. Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yes, it is. Nicely done. Here's to New Worlds of Gods and Monsters. Is a key line from what old movie about the monster from what horror novel by Mary Shelley?
Conferring Frankenstein.
Yep.
Frankenstein is correct. Here is your math question. Evaluate this expression, 7 divided by 1/5, giving your answer as an integer.
Conferring 35.
You're right. Yeah, it's 35. Nice. A proposal to tax imported beer was the sober suggestion of what man who became our 4th president?
Conferring. James Madison.
Yeah.
Nicely done. George Marshall, you've got 370 points. Let's meet the team behind this team that helps them prepare for It's Academic. Noah, who's with you today?
Joining us today are our coaches, Ms. Benedict and Mr. Brockheady, and our principal, Dr. Riley.
Hello, guys. Well, let's start with you, Dr. Riley. What's it like to have this It's Academic team, and what does it mean for the school?
So these 3 gentlemen really represent us very well. This is our 2nd year together as a full team, and they just are first. Academically, they're fantastic students, but as you can see, they're also a fun group of people to be with. So it's always nice to see the lighter side of the academics because it can be so stressful. But they're a great bunch of boys, and they represent us really well.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Mr. Brockheady, what do you have to say about this team?
Yeah, they're just a great group of kids, and the amount of work that they put into this is incredible as well. Last year with the shutdown, we missed a beat, and this year they're just great. The amount of work they put in is just tremendous.
And Ms. Benedict, what inspires you about this team?
Well, they're just so much fun to be around. They really take it seriously, but also know that it's a game and that the point of it is to have fun. So we all have fun together when we're practicing.
Well, it's great to have you all with us. Thank you so much, Ms. Benedict, Mr. Brockheady, and Dr. Riley. And now, of course, gentlemen, it's time for the packet round. First question. 2 ships grace the state flag of New York, but there's an anchor on the flag of what New England state whose capital is Providence?
Conferring Rhode Island?
It's Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, final answer.
It is Rhode Island. England's King Edward VII had a dog named for what ancient Roman leader killed on the Ides of March?
Conferring
Caesar?
Yeah, Caesar.
Caesar, final answer.
Julius Caesar is right. Science question. Heterostyle, valence, latency. Which of these terms refers to the measure of an element's ability to combine with other elements?
Conferring probably heterostyle.
Okay.
Greek root
Heterostyle, final
text.
answer.
Nah, the answer is valence. It's believed a man named Thomas Enright was the first American killed in what early 20th century war that included 2 battles of the Marne?
Conferring World War One?
Yeah, it's World War I.
World War One, final answer.
You're right, it's World War I. A 1914 movie called The Avenging Conscience was very loosely, based on The Telltale Heart, a short story by what American writer?
Conferring Poe?
Yeah, it's Poe.
Poe, final answer.
Poe is right. Here's the math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
Conferring 20?
Yeah, I think so.
20, final answer.
20 is right. Not every president takes the oath of office at the Capitol. What 36th chief executive was first sworn into office on an airplane in Dallas, Texas?
Conferring Lyndon Johnson?
Yeah, it's LBJ.
Yeah, it was Lyndon Johnson. You did a really nice job, McLean. 400 points. Are you ready for some excitement? Because the lightning round is coming up in just a minute.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
Hi, I'm Jane Achnani, a senior and full IB diploma candidate at Mount Vernon High School, and I'm also the co-founder and president of our Rotary Interact Club, which is a community service-oriented club. Right now, we're working on projects that highlight the food insecurity within our school pyramid and educational equity, with projects like tutoring at Title I elementary schools and SAT book drives.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
It is time for the very exciting lightning round. In this round, you've got 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points up or down, nothing off if you fail to answer and pass. Loudoun Valley, your chance to play the lightning round. Here we go. All your answers must be associated in some way with the number 4. That's the number 4 in 3, 2, 1. The Four Knights is a recognized opening in this board game.
Chess.
Chess is right. There are 4 presidential heads carved on this mountain.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes, Britain's first 4 King Georges belong to this royal dynasty.
Pass.
Hanover, the 4 horsemen of this A-initialed event are conquest, war, famine, and death.
Apocalypse.
Yes, 4 Peaks is a site in this Grand Canyon state.
Arizona.
Yes, in the Greek alphabet, this is the 4th letter.
Epsilon.
No, it's Delta. The 4 Noble Truths are part of this religion founded by Siddhartha Gautama.
Buddhism.
And there was the buzzer. Buddhism is right, but it came after the buzzer. Sorry about that, but hey, Loudoun Valley, you did really well. 460 points. All right, George Marshall, let's do this. We're talking about the number 100. All of your answers must be associated in some way with the number 100. In 3, 2, 1. This is the Roman numeral for 100.
M.
No, C. This ancient Roman officer was in charge of 100 men.
Centurion.
Yes, the element with atomic number 100 is named for this Italian physicist.
Pass.
Enrico Fermi. There are 100 kopecks in this unit of Russian currency.
Ruble? Oh,
yeah,
no.
This insect's name is from the Latin words for 100 feet.
Centipede?
Yes, Hera placed the 100 eyes of this mythical Greek in a peacock's tail.
Argus.
Yeah, our $100. And there's the buzzer, but I'll finish the question for those of you who are curious. Our $100 bill features a picture of this statesman. The answer is Franklin, Benjamin Franklin. George Marshall, nicely done today, 430 points. McLean, it's your turn for this lightning round. In this round, all answers have something to do with the number 40. In 3, 2, 1. This biblical figure survived 40 days of rain in an ark.
Noah.
You got to get that one. Yeah, this word completes the historical slogan 5440 or
Fight.
Fight.
Yes, 40 years ago she was chosen to design the Vietnam Memorial on the Mall.
It's Mailu.
Yeah. Maya Lin. In this sport, the score is sometimes 40 love.
Tennis.
Yes, this Arabian Nights hero outwitted 40 thieves.
Alibaba.
Yes, this 40th state to join the Union has Pierre as its capital.
South Dakota.
Yes, the element with atomic number 40 has symbol ZR.
Zirconium.
Yes, 40 is the square root of this number.
1600.
Yes, this 40th vice president succeeded Richard Nixon as president. And there's the buzzer. I know you knew this. The answer to that question is, of course, Gerald Ford. But you know, you kind of didn't need it. McLean, 520 points. Really well done. It was a great game, and we have the scores next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
The scores are now official. We begin with George Marshall High School in Falls Church. Nolan, Henry, and David, 430 points. From Loudoun Valley High School in Purcellville, Virginia, John, Daniel, and Clay, 460 points. And coming back for the playoffs, McLean High School from Fairfax County, Noah, Sam, and Ethan, 520 points. Well done. It was a pretty close game, and all of you are really good. Please watch us next Saturday when we have Georgetown Day, Paul VI, and Washington International School. I'm Hillary Howard. Thank you so much for being with us. See you next time. Bye.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.